Hey guys, I decided to record a short video on how to create moving parts for your classroom that you can just upload one time and you don't have to keep adding all the parts in every time you open up a new classroom. So the first thing you're going to need to do is create a whiteboard session that you don't invite any students to. It's just a place where you can do work. I happen to have one called work time. So once you have that open, the next thing I like to do is make sure I have any of the pieces or words, pictures, YouTube videos, whatever I want to upload, I put it on a Word document so I can copy and paste it over. Next, I open up my classroom and I paste or load my PowerPoint. And I've already started working on this one. I've made some moving squares because maybe I want the kids to answer these in the chat box. And then now all my squares are moving. Done. That's something I just created in Blackboard and have to copy it over. The next thing I have right here is a map, and I want my kids to label the Yellow and Yangtze River. So I've already typed up here separately the Yellow River. I'm going to make it a little smaller so it doesn't take up so much room. And the Yangtze River. And the kids can move these to wherever they think this is. All I did was type those in using the text tool. Easy. This next one's a little bit more complicated, but really not. So I didn't feel like typing all these in individually, so I already had all of these little words you see here on my whiteboard page down, or my Word document down here. So say I want to use this one, I'm just going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it. Now, if you right click and hit paste, it will show up wherever you clicked. If you just hit Control V, it's going to show up in the top corner. I don't know why. But now the kids can just move these to whatever part they want to sort it in, or they think it goes. Another thing you can do is, again, here's another word bank. And let's see, I want my words for this one to be, let's see, it's ancient Sumer, and I've already started it for them. So say I want some of these words. I'm just going to copy one at a time so they're separate boxes. I'm going to remove that bullet point if I don't want it. I'm going to pull up whatever I want next. And now, and maybe I think of one I want later, like maybe I want to change this one to a different epic, or I decided I want to change this one to Sumer. Then my kids can move that wherever they want. So, they can move it here, or maybe they put it here, or they're going to put it down there, wherever they want to move it. And you can fill this up. Another way you can do it is, okay, so I know I want to put one of these on here. Like things they traded. So I say I want to copy all this for them. You can do it that way, or you can type it separately. And you can put it however you wanted. You can change the font. And then, the kids can move it wherever they think it goes. And I would have way more than normally 3, but I don't want this video to be me typing for an hour. Here's another way I do it. Again, I would just paste whatever I think they needed. The thing is, if you do it as one big chunk, they can't move things separately. So you do one at a time, 2 at a time. And you can keep the way it is, change it. Maybe I want to put this down. Maybe I want, Another thing I've done is, and this is just another notes guide, and I would put whatever I want them to copy and be able to move independently. So I want them to be able to, talk about this, and, this is a keyword, or if it's a note, or whatever. Maybe I want them to be able to use some clip art. So I click the little clip art button. And I can put an arrow here, moving arrow there, a smiley, a check. Maybe I want them to watch a YouTube video before they watch this. So, I hop on youtube.com and pick the link I want. And then I'm like, okay, you need to watch this link too, and put the link there. And now it's a live link. And those are just some of the things you can do with it besides turkey decorating, obviously. You can, have them move objects, you can have them move words, shapes, live links. This is the most important part though. Once you're done, you've got it all set up, you need to go to File, Save, Whiteboard. All pages, because I'm going to use this whole thing for a lesson, not just one page. Click OK. I'm going to call it Turkey 2.0, or we'll call it Movable Parts. Now, right now, most of the time it's going to show up as saving as a whiteboard PDF. That's going to save it just as notes. You're not going to have movable parts. You're not going to be able to upload it. You need to make sure you click Whiteboard File where it says .wbd, and when you save it, it'll show up as a little white thing. You're going to hit Save. Now, if I, exit out of all this stuff that I've already done, so let me open, let me delete these pages, see if it'll do what I want. Okay, so now if I go back to load content, like if I'm in a different class or something, I find where I saved that. I find where I saved it. See, it's got the white picture.wbd. I open it. I'm going to go to this first page, and it's my PowerPoint still, but all the parts are movable. Still, I can duplicate them. If I want to make 600 Yellow Yangtze Rivers, you can do that too and save it. But everything I've already made movable is still movable because I uploaded as a whiteboard file. Now, when you upload as a whiteboard file, there is one, or when you save it as a whiteboard file, there's one thing I want to make note. If you save something as a whiteboard file, you will not be able to open it unless you're in a Blackboard Connect session. So if you want to save it as a PowerPoint, then or save it as a PDF, you can, but you can't open it with movable parts. So when you create movable parts, that's why I said you cannot open it unless you're in a whiteboard classroom. But that's it, guys. It's super easy. It's really not hard. It can be kind of time consuming the first time, but after that, it's pretty fast. If you ever have any questions or need help, just let me know.